The Adam Project is a new sci-fi epic starring Ryan Reynolds, Mark Ruffalo, and Zoe Saldana on Netflix. This is my review for it. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to Max Reviews. And today we're talking The Adam Project. This is a new movie on Netflix, sci-fi adventure that just dropped, yesterday for you. I just finished watching it today, and for me, my anticipation level for this was pretty high. I was looking forward to it quite a bit. It wasn't like one of my most anticipated films of the year, but I was looking forward to checking it out. And I had to choose tonight. Was I going to watch Turning Red? Was I going to watch Adam Project? And I went Adam Project. So expect a Turning Red review sometime soon. And let's get started talking about The Good. And so for this movie, for The Good, I really enjoyed the character moments and the emotions that it could pull through. You have the basic plot for this movie is Ryan Reynolds is a guy from 2050 who goes back in time into 2022 and meets his younger 12-year-old self, played by Walker Scobell, I think his name is called, and he accidentally gets there, but in the process, he has to go back. He is hunted by people from 2050, and he has to go back in time to find his dad and also his wife, and so that he could fix the whole time thing and stop time travel from even being made. So the plot for this show was not that huge of a thing, but the emotions and characters really pulled it through for me. Ryan Reynolds has a different sort of vibe going on with his comedy. Usually he's all sort of Ryan Reynolds, basic Ryan Reynolds stuff, but in this movie he has a different kind of version for his comedy. He plays very well off of the kid playing his younger self, who I think does a great impression of a younger version of Ryan Reynolds that I really enjoyed. And there's some really good performances here. Ryan Reynolds, great job. The kid that plays Ryan Reynolds does a really good job in this movie. Jennifer Gardner is in this movie, who I've been seeing in quite a few more things than I have in recent time. Zoe Saldana, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing the name. I haven't said that name in a while, but it's nice to see her do something other than Gamora from Guardians of the Galaxy and Avengers, and also in Avatar, but it's nice to see her do something else. She's pretty good in this movie, and then also Mark Ruffalo in this movie is also really good. So three big performances are Ryan Reynolds, kid playing Ryan Reynolds' younger self, Walker Scobell, and then Mark Ruffalo as Ryan Reynolds, or Adam's dad. And the Adam Project is the thing that invented time travel, which is how Ryan Reynolds, Adam, can go back in time. And so there's a bunch of relationships because Adam's dad had died, and so this 12-year-old version of him his dad's been gone for about 2 years, and then the Ryan Reynolds version of Adam he's lost his dad for about 30 years. So they're processing the grief in different ways. Ryan Reynolds' Adam has sort of gone into just being mad, and then 12-year-old Adam has sort of gone into a different direction of just sad, but just mad still. So a bit of mix of everything with these emotions going on. There's complex character stuff where you have Ryan Reynolds' Adam go back and see his wife. She saves them in the 2022 time, and you have this relationship going on there. You also have villains in this movie. You have these sort of people from the future coming back in time to sort of stop them. Most of them are mindless, sort of, I don't even know what they are, probably some form of robot. And then you also have this main villain, Sorian, I don't know, I think her name's Sorian, and she's fine in the movie. There's a nice little twist at the end with that I like. Mark Ruffalo, just him as the dad, when you get to see him, he doesn't come in until the second half, and he does a great job as playing the dad. The action in sequences are really, I would say, pretty standard. I like them. There's some lightsaber references, and this movie is made by the directors and stuff and team behind Free Guy, which I really enjoyed last year. So that's another reason why I was looking forward to it. And It wasn't as good as I was hoping it would be, but it was still pretty good. Other things that I really enjoyed in this movie are there's some really just nice chemistry between the entire cast here. And the plot in its whole isn't a huge thing here. It isn't like the main focus. The characters are the main focus. The mom, Jennifer Gardner, the mom does a great job as Adam's mom, who just dealing with the grief while also taking care of this sort of obnoxious big mouth son. And it's just, it had enough elements in here. And the final thing that I want to say in the good is that the movie is not even an hour and 40 minutes. It's like hour and 30 something minutes, and that was really nice because just a short movie that doesn't really overstay its welcome, and I really enjoyed this movie. Best movie of the year so far. Keep in mind I haven't really seen anything in theaters. I haven't seen the Batman or Scream or anything like that. So far it's the best movie of the year. We'll see by the end of the month because movies are starting to actually come out. And we're going to have to get into the bad here. And it isn't exactly bad. These are little nitpicks on the movie. The plot isn't a huge thing here. Like, you do have the time peoples come back, but it's not overly confusing because it's just like, okay, basic time stuff that any average viewer could just be like, okay, basic time stuff. He came from the future, and when he comes back, everything's going to be reset. When he goes back, Adam goes back to 2050, everything's going to be reset. And so all those elements are done okay. Just the plot is a bit, it's interesting with meeting a younger version of yourself. Just your younger self and seeing your dad again who's been dead and that sort of stuff. But also there's stuff in it where it's just like, the time travel stuff isn't shown as well as you thought it would be. Other little nitpicks. The villain, she has a nice ending note that I liked, but the rest of it, she isn't exactly compelling. She's just evil businesswoman that wants to sort of take over time travel. So the villain, not the greatest, but still fine. I wouldn't call her horrible or anything, just lower standard than the rest of the actors and everything. And then final thing here, Adam's wife, Laura, it seems like they wanted to do something else with her because she does get killed, but then that gets sort of reset. So it's sort of weird how they do it with that. She gives a good performance and everything, but I feel like the plot and the directors and everything, it sort of got mixed up a bit with what she was doing. It seems like she should be a bit more inside of the movie than she was, but I'm 100% fine with it just being Mark Ruffalo, Ryan Reynolds, and Walker Scobell as the main characters in this movie. So I really enjoyed this movie. Is it going to be the best movie of the year? Is it going to be top 10? Nah, it isn't, but I still enjoyed it quite a bit. Would I recommend it? Yeah, I would recommend it. It's a fun movie that you could just watch. So on the I'm going to give it I think I'll give it a B+ and 8.5 out of 10. No, 8 out of 10. I enjoyed it. So go check it out. Comment down below if you've seen it, if you're going to check it out, or your anticipation level for it, what you thought of the movie if you have seen it. Like, subscribe to Max Reviews. We're going up and up on the subs. Thanks for that. And so thanks so much for watching. This was my little review for The Adam Project. Thanks everybody for watching. Braden out.